As you systemize your business, you will quickly realize, oh my goodness, everybody, your new contractors, your new virtual assistants are going to be pulling at you for time. They're going to be saying, hey, can you answer this question I have for me? Hey, so-and-so needs this insight. You're going to be getting emails, maybe texts and phone. How do you deal with this overwhelm? My goodness. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a simple yet powerful new way to kind of look at your business that will make all of the overwhelm melt away. When I started systemizing my virtual business, I quickly got a whole bunch of emails from contractors and virtual assistants saying, hey Tim, what do you think about this? Please respond to that. And it quickly became overwhelming. I then learned about the 80-20 principle and how it applies to decision making. And I can thank Richard Koch for helping me with those insights. Basically, it goes like this. Of all of the decisions that you make in a day, in a week, in a month, in a quarter, maybe even in a year, most likely around 80% of the decisions that you make don't really make that big of a difference. If you have to choose one way or the other, even if you pick the worst or the wrong way, it's not going to cripple your business. A great example of that is Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett says that his $40 billion net worth can be credited back to just 10 decisions that he's made in the last many decades that he's been investing. And in your business, it's probably true as well. So what does it mean if the bottom 80% of decisions that you make on a regular basis, if they are not going to cripple your business, nor are they going to catapult your business, whether the decision is the best decision or the worst decision, if it's just kind of like meh, then does it really matter who makes that decision? The way that this plays out and the way that this really liberates you as the entrepreneur is a few ways. First of all, you can now make decisions far more quickly. If you know that a decision is just kind of like, so-so, not going to make a really big difference, then you can just let her rip. Just pound through your list of decisions to make and away you go. For example, let's say you're flying to a conference, a marketing conference or an entrepreneurship conference, and you have to decide which hotel to stay at. This is not a decision that you should be wringing your hands and being all stressed out about. You decided to go to the conference, that's the big deal. You know what your price range is, your budget is for a hotel. Give that to your assistant, let them book it. And whether they pick something that's a $5 more or $10 less, whether it's rated 4.1 stars on Expedia or 3.9, it really doesn't matter. You made the big decision and you get to move on. So you can make decisions far more quickly. And I've already alluded to the second way this plays out, and that's that you can actually pass a lot of the decisions on to other people. How much more powerful is it if you don't have to make decisions on everything? If you can just give it to your assistant or a contractor or someone on your team for them to take care of, that completely frees you up to spend a lot more time on the most important, highest, most profitable tasks in your business. A pretty powerful example for me that just recently happened is I actually handed my whole email inbox over to my main assistant, Sarah. And I said to her, okay, we're going to give this a shot. We'll do some training sessions and we'll see what happens. And so now, no kidding, in my email inbox, I had 14,000 unread emails through some of the different tools and strategies that we put in place. Now I have to answer maybe between 5 and 10 emails a day. That is it. Now maybe that'll go up over time and we'll have to continue working with it. But the top 20% decision was to give the email inbox to my assistant, Sarah. And part of the top 20% of decisions was also training her on how to run it. And now every time a notification comes from like GoDaddy to update our website or to renew a domain, or every time a notification comes in from the bank that, our e-statement is ready, she can take care of all of that stuff and leave me with just like the top 5%, the creme de la creme for me to read and respond to. So in closing, I really encourage you to look at your business through this exciting new lens. Realize that the bottom 80% of all the decisions you make very little difference, and so you should just make those decisions quickly or pass them on. If you liked what you've learned today in this video, I encourage you to do a couple things. If you're watching this in YouTube, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel, maybe even like the video. I also really encourage you, this is maybe the most important thing of all, is to go to profitfactory.com and get a copy of our free cheat sheet. In that cheat sheet and training video, you're going to get some incredible insight to really accelerate how fast you can systemize your business. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. or the bigger your team gets, the more that everybody wants your attention, the more the contractors are talking to you. How do you get, I have a piece of this cloth on my face. Okay, I think we're set. So,